This is going to be ever so slightly awkward, so... Oh my goodness, we have people here already. Well, good evening, Lozzie, Salison, hello, and we have... Furry Paws. Well, hello to you as well. This is going to be slightly awkward because I'm going to be streaming from my Wii, which means that I'm going to be looking 90 degrees away from the chat, so this is going to be awkward, and I've made it work before, and goddammit, I will make it work this evening. So, the stream is indeed a stream, Total T. Why, thank you for asking. I would put the face cam on, but at the moment, as ever, it's staring at my lampshade, and I'm not even going to be in front of it most of the time anyway, so... I don't even know how to open this, like... This time last week, I didn't do a stream, because, you know what, I will just put the face cam on just so you can see the chat. That would actually be a good idea. Whoop, there we go. Right, so just for reference, like, I'm over here, and I'm facing that way. So I won't be able to see the computer, because the computer is that way, and that's where the, like, the chat is on that monitor, and I'm looking at this monitor. So... Why, do you happen to be Rainy Dino, or did you... Did you eat Rainy Dino and then transform? Like, evolution style? I don't know where that thought was going, but anyway, I'm mostly, like, I'm going to look at the chat, but I'm not going to be able to look at it for extended periods, because game. The Lisbon Lampshade. Yes, I support this hashtag. Now, because this is a Wii game that I'm going to be playing, I have no idea, like, I did spend about 10 minutes balancing the audio before I started, and hopefully it's turned out okay. But I don't know. I was trying to punch my leg for emphasis, and I completely sort of... Well, I hit my leg. I was going to say I missed. No, I hit it, and it somehow winded me, so I couldn't finish the sentence. Anyway, you could probably tell by the stream title, if that did update correctly, what the game is going to be. Also, I advertise it in some places, so there may be people who are going to watch the game. So I should probably actually bring the game up and get on with it. That would be a good idea. Oh my god, Ben, hello! Now, I'll give it a moment, because OBS always crashes whenever I try to use the Elgato, but then it uncrashes and everything's fine. Oh, is it gonna work? Hey, the Wii is working, the train is late, the milk is out of date, and the rooster is wearing sunglasses. The Peking duck flies at noon. Bwong. I made this weird nose salute just then, and I don't even know what that was. And pardon me, while I put on my Wii wrist strap, because I game safely. I would say thank you, Total T, but I didn't have to qualify. I'm the auto-qualifiers. Yeah. Yes, Alison, that's it's a meme. That's what it's deliberately misspelled. Don't worry, I know. And hello, Philly G. Good evening and hello. But have you never heard of the meme of the very fast doggo running at incredible speed? Because it is a thing. If you Google very fast doggo, that is what comes up. So, it's deliberate. Dearie me. I just realised there's a massive gap between the chat and the OBS window, because that's normally where the game is, but I'm playing the game on my TV. So this is going to be awkward, but it's also going to be fun. So I think we have an opening cutscene, so I could use that to test the audio levels. Also, if you can hear the fan in the background, that's because it's bloody warm. So yes. Sonic Colors, spelled correctly. Oh yeah, I forgot, it just sort of dumps you into a level. I haven't played this game in ages, I don't remember the controls, but fun times shall be had, I'm sure. I even remember the last time I played this game, and yeah, this time last week, I had no idea what I wanted to stream. Oh, I completely missed. Oh, wow, that was accidentally skillful. Okay, so, let me know how the sound is, because I'm not even looking at the chat, but I will at points where I'm able to. And I remember, I don't remember playing this game, I remember playing it, I don't remember when, and I remember this being shown in demos and adverts and stuff, and people being, like, really hyped for this game, because, oh my god, it's going to be a good Sonic game, and a good Sonic game indeed it was. Sort of. It has its moments. I have things to discuss when the time comes. Also, space! We're in space for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot you actually have to unlock the wisps. I forgot about that. Ha. Also, this game has really good music. Can I just clarify that for... just go on record as saying this game has good music. So yes, I didn't know what... This is just meme-worthy, by the way. I didn't even get to the amazing part, oh well. Just, I didn't know what I was going to stream, and then earlier this week, a good friend of mine, you might know her as my forest sage from Master Quest, Genetera, she did a stream, not a stream, speed art thing, I think, of Yaka from this game, and it just reminded me how good this game is, and so here I am streaming it. Also, she's running like a prize art giveaway thing, and I don't remember if that's still open, so that may be a thing. If she's not in the stream already, then she certainly might drop in later, I think. Also, no, I missed so many red rings in this, but then again, it's the first level, we've not unlocked anything, so of course. Of course, just of course. So how is the chat doing? Wow, the stream itself is actually a bit of a way behind. Okay, so the meme is being spread. Oh yeah, I forgot I could break the score. I shall do that. Ah, ring, bounce into me. Screw you too. Okay, so wow, Total T, not even using the wrist strap. How dare you? The Zelma Goose. The other side of the Duck Portal. There is Act 2. I want to read the chat, damn it. But you keep giving me Tropical Resort and it's amazing music. Not the best music in the game, but still very good. Also Fountain. Hello. Hello, Fountain. I just came to say hello. And that's not even, like, subliminal messaging or referencing or whatever for the YSC. In fact, I was talking with my mother about the YSC, either today or yesterday. And she said, oh, who is it that did that song, Hello? And I forgot that there's a song in this month's YSC called Hello, and I'm just like, Mother, you said hello! Like the Adele one. And yeah, that was a conversation that was had. Oh, a spike. I've had plenty of those in Anodyne and even the ocean. Did I even remember to update the stream information? I think I did. Now, come now, you blue doggo. Go at super fast speeds, you fiber optic broadband. Oh yeah, you can slide. Aesthetically pleasing. Also, you can trip over steps. Just like in the real world. Oh wait, no, that is a thing you can do in the real world. Oh no, my irony is lost on the universe. I suppose I do have to praise this game for being so intuitive because, as I said, I don't remember the controls, but I'm controlling it just fine. So, everybody lives. Just this once, everybody lives. And indeed, everyone lived, but only that one time. Oh no. I still don't have the laser wisp, so I can't do anything fancy here. I could just boost through, but I've already used my boost, so I can't use the poop to get through. Ow. Rude child. Oh, of course there's a fucking ring behind the goal. Well, I'm gonna need to come back later anyway. It's no big deal, human. Okay. So, yes, just once again, looking through the chat, yes, if you search super fast doggo whatever, then it does indeed come up, so I accept any and all apologies now. Okay, what else? Total T. I shall not Animal Cross on Animal Crossings I've Animal Crossed before because my heart cannot take it. I have my suit on, no need to worry. The game is indeed good music. And hello, Anton. I hope I'm being entertaining because this is on the Wii, I'm looking 90 degrees from the screen, so I can't actually read the chat. Oh, we have a cutscene, so now I can. Now, does anyone mind if I talk over the cutscenes? And also let me know, is the audio balancing good relative to my voice?
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the eggster.
And so agreed every Sonic fan in a 5-mile radius for a short time.
No doubt, but now I'm not sure why we're here. This place looks totally harmless.
Because Eggman plus secretly built amusement park equals evil plot.
I love how the game doesn't even bother telling you all of this until you beat the first 2 levels.
True. It would be
Okay,
pretty
I don't know,
hard
because,
to
like, it is...
see a floating
And it's well written. It is one of the best written Sonic games in terms of dialogue, comparatively.
plot. I don't
But it's still not... I don't know. It's not solid enough level design, so whatever.
Wow. Plot or not, you can't be mad at this view. This place is taking beauty to the next level.
The thing is, totally, I do play Animal Crossing, I just... The only one that I play at the moment is the 3DS one.
wouldn't say it was
And
that easy.
I don't have 3DS capture, so I can't. See, I could just skip these, but then again... I'm not going to. Oh, Salazin, you did not just go there. Georgina, good evening.
Can't believe somebody was
What kind of exams? Because all I did was go into university for like 5 minutes and we discussed radio stuff for next year. And I can confirm, by the way, Tess's Eurovisions will be, like, it has been renewed for 2018, so there will be another 4-part series of that, and I'm going to have a daily show that's got nothing to do with Eurovision on the radio station next year as well. Ha!
And is in no way associated with any sort of evil plot or premeditated misdeeds.
Will there be Animal Crossing for the Switch? Probably. Or at least there will be something Animal Crossing related, even if okay, I just accidentally thwacked my knee and that brought up the skip option.
Just thinking about it makes my head feel like it wants to.
Which GCSE things? I remember the GCSEs. I did them at some point. And in fact, my cousin, who's also called Laura but is no relation to the Laura in the chat, she was revising for her GCSEs like the other year, and my father, her uncle, was trying to help her with it, and he said to her, come on, like, I know you could get a good grade if you just study it. She's like, but Uncle Phil, I'm a bit thick. Like, girl, for crying out loud, just study for your damn GCSEs. You could do it. I am a tiny cactus and I believe in you, and I keep accidentally hitting the skip button. Also aliens, because why not? It's General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's like the first main qualification you get from high school in the UK, or any school for that matter. Oh, there's a save option. I forgot about that. Chaos. Fuck you. I mean, Chaos is power enriched by the heart and all that, but I mean, goddamn, I have a name. Nah, Tails is Bay, so woohoo. Well, why not do both? Why not cry onto your paper and be paperful? Become the Pope! Why study when you can be the Pope? Though it does bother me when people see the word papal and pronounce it papal, because it's papal, goddammit. Yes, I've been watching people play Tales of Symphonia, and yes, it offends me. Ooh, that would be interesting, Wazzy. And even if not, I might be able to I might even be able to get you on as a guest in some other show. Now, I have theories about... Oh, it's one of these sections. I do have theories about this game, and I've never bothered doing any research associated with it, so I couldn't say for certain. Oh yeah, I should have used the boost to get through there. But, like, I swear, bearing in mind the world maps of this game have really sort of, like, really long... Oh, it's not... What? For some reason I thought it was the B button. I don't know. I think I played the DS version of this game before I played the Wii version, I think. So, anyway. No, I forgot what I was saying. I'm so responsible. Oh yeah, the soundtrack for the world maps. Ah, bugger. They're really long songs, but you're never on the world map for more than, like, 30 seconds at most at a time. So... like, why such long songs? And I theorized that at some point, surely, they had planned to have, like, full explorable world maps, and they never actually did it. Like, I don't know, maybe they ran out of time. I mean, if they had to rush this game for the festive season, I don't even remember if they did, but if they did have to, then at least they skipped out on that and not something more substantial like the gameplay or the loading times or basically anything else that Sonic 06 got wrong. But we don't speak of Sonic 06. Ah. Don't even fall, my child. And yes, if I flub the level, then yes, we get to hear more of the good music. But still, it makes me look like a fool with my wife in the cheese factory. I don't know. I'm trying, like, random clearly equals funny, and I will accept no dissertations on the matter. Fuck you, Lance, I have no time for these. I have no time for dragon-type people. Johto. Muffins. I mean, could Lance from Pokemon be considered a stud muffin? Answers on a postcard, please. I genuinely don't know. I do not watch characters with such intentions. Or at least, not in Pokemon, anyway. What? I'm rambling! It's what I do! It's a warm day. Oh, thank you. Well, let me up, then. I saw the laser, and I chose to ignore it, because I could have been responsible, and I did not respond. My response was to be irresponsible. We could have been here sooner, but then we weren't. Sadness. Ooh, that was a death pit, and I didn't die. Oh, you're not going to just thwomp outwards like the previous ones? Well, that's just... Oh, you thwomped inwards! Oh, well, get you being fancy. Woohoo. I swear it's possible to miss that and then plummet to your death. There are 2 goal rings! 2 goal rings! I don't think there's a difference apart from where they are. I got a C! Oh, I got a B! I got an A! And an extra life. That went well. Yeah. Wait, hold on. How much have I... So that's how you permanently save the laser wisps. Okay, so we're back on the world map. Where was I looking? Oh yes, Potato, Belarus did well. Like, Belarus got 2 12s, to be fair. Deddy Boo did indeed get beat. Roast. PayPal, I approve of this. Portaloo. You know what? I'm okay with calling Portugal Portaloo. Like, not even as an insult, just as a derp name. I'm okay with this. What books did I study for GCSE? That's a good question, actually. I think it will have been Julius Caesar and Of Mice and Men, and if there was a third one, I don't remember what it was. Huh, rip. I've had Apollo in my New Leaf Town for ages. Excuse you, Anton. It's early modern English, and it's easy to understand, so shush. Oh, and Animal Farm. Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Total T. That was another one that I did. And... I also don't have any exams this year. It's all been practical stuff and the occasional bit of written work. And written work is a work that is... You don't say. Like, the written work is boring but easy, because there's, like, not much to it. Ooh, I didn't even see myself... What? Hang on a minute, how was that the 3rd red ring? We're not even 10 seconds into the level. I don't even care about you, pothead. Oh, another... Oh, but no, I want to be going this way, thank you, please. Excuse you with the boosts. God damn. Oh, no! Well, I'm down here now. No! No, this way. Honestly. Why? What is this? Who am I? Apart from Angelina Jolie's long-lost health. Is Angelina Jolie okay? Is she still alive? Does she exist? Or did I dream her? Because this is valuable questions that need answering. Now what a minute, Total T. Have you even done a GCSE in your life? Because I have done more than is required of me in the UK schooling system. As opposed to schooling system, which is how most people would say it. Oh yeah, the 1 to 9 system. I was graded using the A star to whatever. I don't know, all my GCSEs, I think I got 7 A stars and 4 A's, so, you know. Jamie, don't lie about such things. You are clearly 47.
Oh man, that was crazy!
A Danish thing with optional history.
I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go
I haven't decided yet, Laura. And Angelina Jolie does still exist. Total T is a bab.
Wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that
For fuck's sake, Georgina, little T doesn't exist. And I think I was the last generation who didn't have to do geography, because I know I don't know if it was just my school or if it was everywhere else, but there was like a thing that changed where after my year, you had to take at least one of either geography or history, and I was the year before that. So I'd got 11 GCSEs altogether, if I could just remember what they were. So, English language, English literature, science, additional science, religious studies, ICT, Latin, Spanish, German, Japanese, and the other one that's a weird one. Oh yeah, maths, duh. I had GCSE maths. Well, Jamie is clearly an immortal. Jamie is clearly a love fairy from Honey Pop, even though he's too young for such things. Booby. Now, I have to admit, I'm not the biggest of fans of levels like these, where it's just a little bit of a bigger level. Like, just make full-size levels, although it's not as bad as Sonic Unleashed was, as far as, here is a whole load of day levels, psych, there's one day level and all the others are just little bits. Whoa, mirror logic. I can bounce off stuff and reflect. The angle of incidence equals something to do with the angle of refraction comparative to the normal. I remember GCSE physics, what are you even talking about? Well, I mean, I say GCSE, it was... science and additional science, but for some reason the way it was structured at my school was we did, in year 10, we did, what was it? It was like, oh, okay, that happened. I think it was core physics and chemistry and advanced biology in year 10, and then year 11 the advanced other two, and then like basic biology or whatever it's called. Well, okay, we just flumped a bumble, if that even means anything in any human language or others. Okay, how shot web? That batted. I batted. Oh, there's a ring. Give, thank you. I don't even know if I intend to fully collect all of them. And oh, that's not good. I don't have a laser. I can no longer proceed. No longer proceed. I'm the Poseidon of proceeding forwards. Do I have to go off screen? Will it respawn? It does not. Well, maybe I can go down without dying then. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. That is spikes. Go the other way. Thank you. Oh, sure. This one respawns. Or is it because I've not used it yet? Well, whatever. We got the goal. It took ages because it's hot. I can't think. I'm streaming and I'm very aware of the chat, and that somehow got me an A anyway. And this game does extra lives, even though lives are outdated. Okay, there's another one. Nothing stings more in this game than getting a free extra life out of this and have it bounce away from you when you lose control of Sonic. Ben, how do you even get a choice about maths? It's a required one. Once again, catching up on the chat. Sylvia Knight, like, she should have understood that the whole act people weren't gonna get it. It's an okay guilty pleasure song, but it's kind of business studies never even touched it. That was me biting my thumb. And a farting invigilator, well, okay then. And Total T, why are you even coughing about Sonic Heroes? Like, seriously, I can't watch the chat and play the game at the same time because different screens and there's a delay, so... How can you even do GCSE art? Like, that I legit don't understand. How can you have an entire GCSE in product design as well? It wasn't offered at my high school, so why does it exist? GCSE photography, go home. Although, to be fair, my GCSE in Japanese was done in my second year of college. Like, my first year was, like, basic Japanese, and then there was GCSE the next year. So that's kind of separate. I would have liked to have done GCSE French, but they're like, nah, bro, you can't do that. Like, I said, well, I don't want to do religious studies. How about you just let me use that time to go to a French class? And they're like, nah. Tradition dictates that you do religious studies. And I'm like, but I don't give a shit about religion. I'm like a peaceful whatever. Sonic, you chose to die there, and I'm taking this very personally. Mew. Okay, you're down there now. Maybe you can help me get out this time without letting me die. Like Bulgaria in 2006, except that was let me cry as opposed to let me die, which would be much grimmer. Like Grimsby, which is a place that exists. Ah! Stop tempting me with collectibles. You know it's going to work. Once again, the temptation, Belle and the devotions. Ah, no. Ah, that shouldn't have worked. Okay. I'm all on track now. I missed one, but that's probably because I need the pink, whatever the pink is. I need Lily the Pink in order to succeed in Flev. I swear I'm just a walking YouTube poop. Made the mistake just then of watching my controls on the OBS stream, and I wondered why I wasn't moving, because there's a delay, you dumb nug. You dumb nug. You goddamn diddly dumb nug. So what's going on in the chat once again? Like, art is hard to set, art is hard to examine. Like, you could give the same piece to about 50 different lecturers and get 50 different results, so, you know. Well, And what do you get at the end of school? Just imagine that, but like at the end of school as opposed to college or university. A realistic drawing of a face. That's like the series finale for Courage the Cowardly Dog was Courage freaking out because he couldn't draw a perfect 6, and so he developed OCD and then died because he was not perfect. Which was a really weird episode with a trippy fucking dream sequence that was like, ah. But very good, though. It's an excellent series, and it's terrifying in the best possible way. You children who have never encountered Courage the Cowardly Dog, go and look it up and be scarred for life.
I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake. That'll be easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints. Idiot. Get me
But
more
cheeseburgers, though!
Y'all want fries with that?
Just have to draw a drawing of a face. Garnet, you just drew yourself. I like me. To quote Steven Universe, because how could I not?
Precious little alien.
See, I feel like the basic story of this game was written by a 5-year-old, and then they gave it to the people who wrote Happy Tree Friends, and that's what this game is. I know at least half of that is true. Thing is, though,
Who you calling nothing?
I think Courage the Cowardly Dog is actually, Purple Scared Papa. Love it. It's actually American, isn't it?
It's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great. I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big
I
boy.
know. The big boy. What is this, one of those memes? So,
Hasta la bye-bye, sucker.
part of what I have to do for my degree involves doing like an evaluation where you justify various artistic decisions, what you made, and that's basically telling them what the deeper meaning is, even if there isn't any. So like, oh, I chose to film a thing in the green room because it represents the desperate struggle of being trapped in an underground bunker, because the green room at university opposite, like we have a TV studio at university, and there's a green room, and the green room is literally an underground bunker. Like the whole TV studio is underground. Also, we have a mouse. But it's easy, I think. I don't remember what you do, but I know it's easy. You just stand on things and go woof. Oh, and there's also lasers sometimes. But you don't even need the laser. You don't even need to be Major Laser. There is no cold water involved. Except when there is. Woof. Why woof? I don't even know. That's a disc. I know there is some way of beating this boss in about 10 seconds, and I don't remember what it is, and I just ran into a hand. Which is just like all my first dates. Meow. Can you tell I've not done this boss in a while? Go around the ring and collect the rings. And spin! And miss all of the rings, because they obey gravity and I don't. Well, that went well. Yeah, it's like, to be fair, English as a subject is basically the same. It's like, English literature specifically, is like, when the author, like what the author says, the curtains were blue. What the teacher sees, it's an artistic representation of his desperate struggle with depression. What the author meant, the curtains were blue. You know what, I can relate to that because art, Georgina.
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat.
Oh, I remember that. That was. I'm looking back through the chat sort of in reverse. Like, I bring you peace. I bring you love. Was that the same episode as, Also, this is not binary, it's hexadecimal. Get good, you adorable little nerd. But,
Okay, ask away.
well, clearly just present it in Chinese and just say, well, I'm sorry, but Chinese is the biggest language in the world. You can't even English.
Okay, he says his name is...
Yeah, I forget what I was saying once again. But I said something and it was, oh yes, was that the same episode as there's a billboard that says die, Homer Simpson screams. The wind blows it, it removes a tree that was obscuring the letter T, it actually said diet in huge letters. He screams once again.
I think I can figure this out, though. Okay.
And once again, I can relate to this game because I can translate foreign, and occasionally I have moments like this where, like,
With a double
Tails can translate the aliens, but occasionally he gets it very wrong. I can relate, because,
Sure. So anyway,
this I can relate to as someone who has studied languages.
their magical powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Sally.
That is what Japanese is like!
Just hear save
And also Finnish.
save them over and over.
Apparently. I don't know if it's
Running
true.
around trashing
But-
robots. I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places.
Go to college?
We'll go
Duh,
check 'em out
Georgina.
and maybe save some
But-
aliens.
I heard a rumor that, someone at my high school did an A-level in philosophy, and for their final, like, exam, the question, I don't even remember what the question was, but they just put why, question mark, as their answer, and apparently they got 100%, which makes no sense. I don't know if...
Got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I don't... Oh, by the way, this cutscene is so badly handled in the DS version, because you beat the boss, and it just shows this, like, not even this, but like a close-up of the thing we're zooming in on now. Like, it shows that in a box with no context. And you're like, well, what the fuck is that? I mean, it is relevant to the plot, but what the fuck is that? It's an arm that's stuck in the side of the thing. Totally not a plot MacGuffin. But also, oh, I forgot! It opens World 3 and World 2 at the same time. Well, I'm going to Sweet Mountain because that's the second level, damn it. But, what was I saying? Yeah, technically, I mean, at this point, like, I have 5 classes. I've finished 2 of them, and then my deadline for a third one is tomorrow. Well, sort of. Like, tomorrow I have my, TV, like, live presentation. Oh, that's a giant jelly bean rocket. That's not even a euphemism. But, so tomorrow is my live transmission of our TV practical exam thing. And then Friday is the deadline for my documentary module, and then the deadline for film is June, and that's going to be easy. Because I just need to edit some stuff and then I'm done. And this is like a really weird concept for a level, and I'm okay with it, because like the music really fits, because, I mean, what sort of music would you do for a level like this? And this is what they've done, and it works, because like everything is slightly off-kilter and out of key. And it fits because, I don't know, like this is something you could justify in a music exam, like, oh, the music is slightly off-key because it's supposed to be reminiscent of when you overdose on sweets and have a sugar crash. I mean, a sugar crash when you overdose on sweets. And you're like, oh my god, I can't exist anymore, and so blorp, and that's why the music is wah. Also bees, except they're not bees, they're wasps. And if you run out of drill when you're in the drill ground place, then you die because suffocation. Cake everywhere. Haha, you get to suffer. You can all suffer in the background. And this is a metaphor because they're in the background and I'm killing them softly. It's a metaphor for the Western world eating up the supplies and polluting the third world so that everyone dies. And we don't need to worry about it because we're in the Western world. It doesn't affect us, even though we're the cause or something. I don't know. I'm trying to read into things that are deliberately not meant to be read into. Oh, what was that? Literally, what was that face noise? Ah. It's mind-blowing to think that those rings move independently of the platform they're attached to. Like, how dare? Drill. Teapot! Except I don't think Austin is watching it, unless he is, in which case, hello. Hello there, potty hole. That was meant to be in reference to the hole that we came through. I'm not calling Austin a potty hole, unless he wants to be. Ah, that's a... Ah, that's a doigt. I mean, the whole point of this section is to be intimidated by the giant oncoming bean rockets. Did I mention this is in no way going to be a 100% run, because fuck the red rings? Like, I have 100% of this game before, and no thank you. Like, thanks but no thanks, but thanks but no thanks, but nah to the ah to the no no no. My name is Bob, my sign is Bob, my number is Bob, you need to let it go. Need to let it go. Nah to the ah to the ooh. Bye-bye. Which reminds me, so has anyone heard of the film The Bye-Bye Man? Because I was talking to my mother about it, and, like, I don't know anything about it, I just know that there's a poster for it where it's like, oh, you won't be laughing when he comes to kill you, and, like, he's called the Bye-Bye Man, that's probably why. But I've seen, like, a parody poster that calls him the Pee-Pee-Poo-Poo Man, and I find that even more hilarious, because it's still got the tagline saying, oh, you won't be laughing when he kills you. The Pee-Pee-Poo-Poo Man, in theaters now. Okay, once again, getting back on track with the chat. Once I've... Oh, I got a grade. Yum yum. I even remember, like, when I first got this game, did I get it for Christmas? I don't recall. Painful! Extra life, bounce this way, please. Oh, that is offensive. That is offense and a sieve. And what are the haps that are paying in the chat? Right, I'm going to just idle on the world map once again while I look at the chat. Also, Oreos. Hello, Oreos. Hello, Oreos. Right, so... Get stoned. Good advice. I wouldn't know. You could study Indonesian? Wow. Wait, hang on. One of the maths questions was 1 + 1. Wow. Wait, they got kicked out of an exam for dabbing. Wow. Okay, very worth. Oh. Okay, I'll get back to that in a moment. The thing that your Upscalator is saying in the chat about the, oh no, not him, he's a blank. I'll come back to that. Maths, lol, maths, yes. Algebra's easy. The documentary thing, that is a thing. It has footage of me saving Christmas. Instagram exists, apparently. And... a musical linguist. I can maths also because my dad is an engineer, but like, engineer in the mathematical sense, rather, like, he's not a mechanic. Like, he's, oh, this level follows on directly from the previous one. Okay, so, there's... like a sketch from, I want to say it's either Big Train or The Office. Either way, it's a show that I don't watch. And there's one scene where they're like saying, oh, that the new manager of this office is going to be so-and-so. And every time they say his name, everyone in the office says in perfect unison, oh no, not him, you've got to be joking, the guy's a wanker. Or variations thereupon. Like, they all make the same noises every single time. And... my family have this ongoing joke where we pick an artist from Eurovision and every time they get 12 points, we just say that because we all know the line. And, like, it's never anything personal. Like, we did it in 2013 with Azerbaijan and, like, we didn't hate the Azerbaijani song, we just did it because it's a meme. And so, you're welcome to guess who that was in reference to this year. Maybe it was Portugal, maybe it was Sweden, maybe it was Turkey because they didn't bother turning up. But that is a meme that my family has. And it's like, it's not done mean-spiritedly. I'm defending it repeatedly because I don't know if anyone in the chat is objecting to it. Green, we don't have green yet. Which reminds me, at some point, I should stream Hue, but I'm too busy doing my own personal playthrough at the moment, and I don't want to reset the save file. Now... I know this level's kind of a maze, and I don't remember what the way out is. Pipe! Was that correct? That was correct! I was correct about something, wow. And what's this about Destiny? I saw Destiny Dragoniere's Britain's Got Talent performance, and she does indeed have talent. She's like I talenti dei Castelli, but without being from the Castelli, if you know what I mean. Like, why doesn't San Marino make that like a national identity? Like, you know, instead of being from the hood, you're from the Castelli. The Castelli. Little T doesn't exist! Oh, wow. Oh yeah, you actually have the voice kids in Ireland land, don't you? I forgot that was a thing. Did I not get any red rings? Well, that's just poor. And now from red rings to red rockets, except they're orange. Now, I will say, once again, like, a theory about the soundtrack of this game. In the DS version, every level has 2 acts, and then also some missions, which are, like, kind of just filler, basically. And the, like, Act 1 and Act 2 have music, and then it's not Act 3, it's like, the missions have, like, mission music that's like a mission-y version of the level's theme. But in this game, it's just like, oh, hey, we have Acts 1, 2, and 3 that all have music, and we'll just use it twice per world. And I think in every world except for the first one, it's Act 1 and 4 have the Act 1 theme, Acts 2 and 5 have the Act 2 theme, and Acts 3 and 6 have the Act 3 theme. But then, in World 1, for some reason, it's, I think, 1 and 3, 2 and 5, and 4 and 6 that have the, like, the various combinations of music. But, like, it's so obvious that, that Act 3 is meant to just be, like, for a short burst of a mission based in a level. I don't know, I just find the soundtrack of this game to be very telling, is all. Also, I know I'm not brilliant at this game, but I'm just sort of playing it because once again, I am, like, something about the very model of a modern Major General, except in human YouTube poop form. Ah! Beans! I did say that the beans were coming, just not in this game, but the beans are also coming. Ooh, no. This isn't good. Oh, there weren't any rockets there. Well, never mind. Also, you wouldn't even be able to tell that this area is from a Sweets-themed level, but I like it. Although what I don't like is referring to anything that's not what an American would call candy as sweets. Like, cake is not a sweet. Cake is cake. Cake is a dessert. Sweet is not a placeholder term for dessert. Well, hang on a minute. I only glanced at the chat there, but like, doing shots every time Portugal got a 12, you must be like dead halfway through, because like, I'm not going to say overrated, but I'm going to say mathematically very, very... Oh, yeah, Anton, I agree. Like, Simon Cowell being like, oh, I didn't know Junior Eurovision existed. Oh, well, shut up and get good. Yes, I just told Simon Cowell to get good. Wow. That's not fortunate, Georgina. Water tea. Maybe. Yeah, like, Simon was basically shitting on her victory. Like, no, this is a good... Hang on a minute, I read the whole shot post in full. Like, take a shot every time Italy gets a 12. You have, like, what, 2 shots? Or... I don't even remember how many 12s Italy got, but, like, I'm almost tempted to say you would have got drunker taking a shot for every time Belarus got a 12, because they got 2 12s. The UK got 1. It's something. But, I mean, between that and Mons helping out, I have high hopes for next year, because, like, the UK is actually doing a good. I'm proud. I'm legit proud. Now, all the BBC needs to do is take over Junior Eurovision, and we're set, because... Like... Hang on, where... Okay, hold on. Laser. Oh, that shouldn't have worked, but it did. So, the BBC is getting Mons to help out with Junior Eurovision, which is good. And, what was my other point? There was something else that, there's another thought that I had that was to do with Junior Eurovision and the BBC. And I don't, oh, no, I was thinking of Bulgaria. Bulgaria, like, they said they might not do Junior Eurovision, and then they confirmed on, don't fall, you purple fuck. And by purple, I mean blue. I'm not colourblind, what are you talking about? Except I'm legitimately not. Yeah, Bulgaria said, oh, we might not do Junior Eurovision, and then, like, 2 days later, we're gonna do Junior Eurovision, and they're like, oh, how do you feel about returning artists? By the way, here's a video of Krysia Todorova and the piano guys. And I'm just like, that's subtle. So, actually, no, place bets now. Who's going to represent Bulgaria at Junior Eurovision this year? Krysia Todorova, Hassan and Ibrahim, one of those two, but not the other, both, neither, or someone else. And I know that these kind of, like, some of those options are self-contradictory. That's suggestive. No. Oh, we have a frenzy section. But we can't frenzy yet. We can't scrundle here. I forgot just how these levels are before you beat the game at least once. This section could be so easy if we could just be an angry purple doggo instead of a very fast, high-speed blue doggo. Oh, it's this bit. The slow part. Where everything is slew. Shapepe. Oh yes, that's just a mispronunciation of the word shop, but spelled like Middle English style, where it's like shoppy. Was that even Middle English? I don't remember. I can rant and rave about Middle English and various other... I will say though, Geoffrey Chaucer, the famous author from long ago, man, fuck that guy. I don't like Chaucerian English. Just throwing that one out there. As someone who has studied English, I don't like Chaucerian English, because in the Canterbury Tales, there is this one guy who is described as full, small, and properly. No, Geoffrey Chaucer, no. Like, did you not much care for your English teacher and so rebelled by speaking English, except everyone spoke English that way at the time, and that offends me. We got another A. A's tend to equal extra lives, which means you always end up with too many in this game, but that's okay, because that means you can fuck up at your liberation. You can fuck up your own liberation party. Oh, did Ben die? Huh, that's... Okay, I was pleased until you got to the talking British part, and now I'm offended. Wow. I seem to recall that I have a decent alcohol tolerance, but that doesn't mean I ever plan to do a drunk stream necessarily. No, Mons isn't helping with Junior Eurovision as far as I know. Bender sort of shriveled up and returned to the land down under. And yes, BG... Is it BG underscore Eurovision, I think? I know, the Bulgarian Eurovision Twitter is very, very good, and I do recommend following them. Like, they've watched my reviews for 2 years in a row, and they are just so nice. Like, both times they've actually, like, commented on my review and, well, not, like, they've not left a comment, like, they've tweeted in response to my review saying, oh, yes, in reference to the point that you made here, here, and here, we're going to do this, this, and this. And, like, they know how to do social media, and it's just so impressive. And similarly, oh, we don't have blue yet, that's sad. Similarly, Montenegro, like, bearing in mind, Luxembourg said a thing saying, oh, there's no place for microstates at junior, at regular Eurovision, or junior Eurovision for that matter. And then San Marino was like, oh, we don't think that we belong in Eurovision, but I don't know, we haven't decided yet. But first of all, Sunmu, please don't withdraw. And second, Montenegro put out a statement saying, hey, what a wonderful kind of day, we can learn to work, I forget how the Arthur theme goes, but anyway. They put out a statement saying that, hey, we think Eurovision's really important to us. It advertises our country for basically free. And also, we don't see it as an insult or a reason to withdraw just because you don't qualify. And I'm just like, Montenegro knows what's up. Excuse you. But yes. Gotta love Montenegro. Nope, nope, nope. This way, thank you. No! You! Something, something, soldier boy. Nope. That's how we do it. I missed anyway. No. I'm not leaving without this red ring. I'm being really petty about it, and I don't even care. Me. I don't care. I want this red ring. I will fight people for it. I will fight all of Sweden, Chris Tarrant, and a P. That's my usual fighting stance. No, I turned around. God, this game. Wait, hang on. No, I thought maybe you can boost whilst riding the thing. Oh my god, just cover her! No. I'm not leaving without it. It's going to absolutely murder my rank that I'm trying to get this. Can you control Goodly, please? Why? Give me the goddamn ring! You're making my stream shit. I'm personally offended. Fucking lollipop. The lollipop of death. Okay, well, fuck you then. I'm personally offended by this red ring. Fine, we shall just have to do without. We shall make do and mend without. I am anti-fig throughout, except I have no strong opinions on figs. Except I do, because I said in my top 43 countdown that figs are objectively good, but I don't enjoy them. What are you gonna do about it? Fucking lollipops! Which I'm sure sounds lovely out of context. Of course you fell. Why would you not? And now the controls are garbage again. Why, yo? Well, this game just triggers me. I don't like this level anymore. But just this specific act. The rest of it's fine. You see, at this point, I'm probably going to turn around and look at the chat, and they're going to be like, oh my god, yeah, fuck Lollipop, get the Red Ring 2017 campaign mode. And it's too late. I've already given up. Burger! Why is there a burger in Sweet Place? Unless it's one of those dessert burgers that... Do dessert burgers exist? You know, what is this about beer with little candy floating in it? You know, Skittlebrow. Hey, you better think twice before giving me the D on stream, game. Tub-thumping chusp-womble. Ooh, censor your children, ladies. And men, and others. What am I saying? Okay, Total T gets it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if it's true. I remember seeing like some sort of newspaper article in Italian that, oh, Valentina might represent a different country for the 5th time. And I don't know if it's real or not. But like, Sebastian has arrived! It took me a moment to process. Like, as ever, I'm sort of not watching the chat the whole time. So also, how have I been going for nearly an hour? Just how? But yeah, I can't watch the chat because my TV is perpendicular. You know, parallel, perpendicular from the, ooh! Goo blocks. No. I can't look at the chat because it's not near me. Do I need spikes? I feel like I might need spikes. Spikes? How do you like my spikes? Because I am clearly Peridot 5XG. Give me an egg. Dear do. See, a lot of the time, I really like the International Phonetic Alphabet, which is the actual one, because the NATO phonetic code is not phonetic. But, I really do like the International Phonetic Alphabet because it really, like, it's a good way of expressing how things are pronounced. And that's all well and good until you get to vowels, because how the fuck do you transcribe any vowels ever? How did you do a homing attack that then stopped partway through and made me die? You bad flumpkin. But yeah, so on one hand, excuse you. On one hand, IPA is really good for, like, describing how things are said, but then how do you explain like, how would you spell that? How would you spell or where? Stop being shootful. Check your goddamn gun privileges. Also, I was looking at a compilation of posts on Reddit the other day. I don't use Reddit, I just look at compilation posts. And it was something like, ooh, these 30 people are talking about how like, their stories to do with dad's embarrassing boyfriends and vice versa. And, like, I swear half of them were American people, like, saying, ooh, I am the girl in the relationship, and, ooh, I brought my boyfriend home, and then my dad showed him his gun, and then he was, like, really scared and stuff. Like, America, that's not normal! I'm just saying. And clearly, San Marino will be represented by Reggae Shark next year. I don't even know what Reggae Shark is. Clearly, it's Little T in a tutu, because Little T doesn't exist. Little T in a little tutu. Little total T. Ha!
If I was an alien in need of saving,
Well, plot convenience dictates right in front of you, my guy.
experiences taught me
I don't remember what this boss is.
anything that
I remember the other one, don't remember this one. Is this fucky? How fucky is it? I don't remember. That's a thing. Wait, the ship already? But no, the other one's the ship.
experiences also taught me that the best way to solve problems
A bing bong class announcement. And, ah yes. It's a pest when you're hungry, therefore Budapest is in Hungary.
excuse me, giant killer robot.
It blew my mind when I discovered that the boss is meant to be a jellyfish. This is technically the first canonical appearance. Like, that's meant to be a jellyfish, apparently. According to the official guide. I don't remember. I mean,
Somehow I knew you'd
there
say that.
there are jellyfish characters in Sonic Boom, which I've played a little bit of and determined that it wasn't very good. And yet this is supposed to canonically be... bees? Canonically bees. I forget how this boss works, but there is platforming involved, I remember that much. Okay, don't spawn a goozle in for me then. How dare you? Oh, drill! That's useful. That's actually useful. And then there's this. Why would you just... Who else but a bunch of stupid kids would even put a blow up the engine button on a spaceship? If you understand that reference, congratulations, you have actually succeeded at life. By which I mean... We were raised on similar things. My rings! I know I need the drill for something, I don't remember what. No, you can't. You can't damage me that way. Why are you doing hippie sparkles? I'm not okay with this. Oh, and now the drill is asleep. Clearly, I needed to use the drill during that segment, I don't remember how. And then there's more. There's Roger Moore. Oh wait, he died, didn't he? Whoops. Whoopsie, I was insensitive. I don't even know what that noise was. Oh, the Wheel of Verticality. It's like Mythicality, but mythical. Except Weeble. Is Weeble here, by the way? What even is this? Like, is it Bob Marley in shark form? Okay, what does drill do? Can I just underground? Oh, I could just pop right up your butt. Well, that saved time. Oh, that was it. I drilled so hard that he died. I'm sure that's never been a thing before. Drilling so hard up the butt that you cease to life. Whoopsie, I turned into a Eurovision presenter whose vowels are unusual. Hey! And still no S rank. Is this just Tess's S-less run of Sonic Colors? I'm sorry, Sonic Color, because... Onic Color, because there are no S's. Which surely you're mistaken, because... Left Shark, surely.
Hey, Tails, you missed the BBBE. Best boss.
Please, if it was the best, I would have got an S rank.
So,
I've been consciously avoiding any and all reaction videos. Like, Total T, I kind of agree, but I kind of don't like. I know there was that whole thing with them trying to copyright the word react, and that sucked. But like, I have never watched their stuff, so I don't have any strong. I think the only thing of theirs that I've seen is Poppy reacts to kids reacting to Poppy, or whatever it was. Yeah, I've been consciously avoiding anything to do with reacting to Eurovision, like this year, last year, ever, because I feel that I'm just gonna watch it and then just be grossly offended no matter what. So just nah, my broski.
Translating as horrible body odor. Anyway, it seems an evil man, and you might know him, who they call Baldy Nosehair.
I had to go quiet for that line. It's just beautiful.
Baldy nose hair. That's the best thing I've heard all day. I gotta remember that one.
But anyway, I still don't trust them. Is the thing. I don't trust reaction videos.
He's draining them of their
Like,
power.
some reaction videos I can live with.
And using it for an evil aquatic mammal, an evil dolphin.
Translations don't work that way, by the way. Like, just because you have a word that sounds like a word in English, that doesn't mean that you'll mistranslate it. Like, I don't know how the Wisp language works, but I'm fairly sure that's not how it works.
Hey, where are you going?
To find Baldy McNosehair, of course. I'm totally calling him McNosehair.
I love how the writers of this game were just permanently on crack. And I would just linger on the world map and just play the various sound clips, but like, nah. Also, Cube. A delightful power-up that's just kind of eh. Oh, we're upside down. Now, I am gonna say, this level is a disappointment. Like, this entire world is just a disappointment. Like, it is aesthetically really pleasing, but with a level called Starlight Carnival, I would have expected more of a carnival, and this is just a load of ships. Like, yeah, it's a parade, they're parade floats made of space, but just, I wanted something a bit more casino aesthetic. And, or at the very least, something that wasn't just running on Sir Hat's wet dreams in space. Which is basically what we're doing right now. Boom. You heard it here first, Sir Hat dreams about killing robots. Also, there are giant floating mirrors. I forgot about this, this is unusual! So yeah, it's very much a set piece of a level, but it disappoints because, like, they had so much potential and it's just space. Yeah. Also, there's something to do with explosive decompression and I don't remember what, but like, space. Space. Cube. Okay, I do like Cube because it's aesthetically pleasing, but it's also really situational and really useless as an ability. And I will dispute anyone who disagrees. I don't even remember how it fully works. It just... they change. Things change, people change, and then there are doors. Things change, people change, there are doors. And I'm dying. Woof. Woof, yes. Oh, and now we fall. That's good to know. Is there a red ring to be had here? Because this seems like the sort of place they put one. Oh, I can't see myself. I can see myself, I can't see where I'm going. Once again, pretty, but why didn't they just call it, like, Fleet? Like, as opposed to Starlight Carnival, just the whole level is just called Fleet. Well, actually there's a place near where I live called Fleet. Like, I guess it's technically a town, but I mean, it doesn't seem like a town unto itself, but then again, I never go there, so maybe it does qualify as a town and I'm just a scrub. Like a scrub, but a scrub, you know? Like a scrappy pupper, but a bit more feline, obviously. Also, I feel like there's some sort of reward for killing all of these, and I don't remember if that is a thing or if I just dreamed it just now because of heat. Or if it's just a necessary thing to keep on trucking along because wispy poos. I feel as though, like, having said all this, if the composers for the Sonic series were to take part in Eurovision, they would probably absolutely slay, just because Sonic games, say what you will, but the music is always positively bitching except when it isn't. But a lot of the time it is. And it's beautiful. Ah, Crushy Cruise. I don't like Instant Crush. Why? Oh yeah, I remember that. The physics that makes no sense, where you just sort of fly out of the universe for a while. Game design, it's that lord. Die please, otherwise you'll land on my head and I'll be deaf. What? And I think these change back when I stop cubing, so I should probably uncube myself. And then you all suffer. And then you all suffer. And you get a death. And you get a death. And everybody gets to die. I wonder what's for dinner. Even though we've had dinner, it is like late times in the night. We are in the night garden, children. And then we're just over here now. And then this one plunks us to the middle, I think, because logic. And this one just throws us to the end place, which, okay. Also, we have over 200 rings. We have nearly 300. And then there's this. No thank you. Probably shouldn't just boost through it, because I'm probably going to die, but hey, oh. Wow. That is deliberately designed so that if you boost all the way through, you will die. No, my multitude of rings. I cry some sads. If this were a Mario game, you'd be able to get to the top of that, but it stopped, so... I'm surprised, like, unless they have at this point, I'm surprised that no one's asked me about, that Mario Rabbids crossover. Oh. Where am I? I just sort of got fucked out of reality there. But, like, the whole Mario Rabbids thing, no opinions apart from, why? Like, sure, it happened, but why did it happen? Like, that's not even a positive or a negative why, but just sort of why. I wonder how much activity I've missed in the chat because this is a long level. And there's more mirrors. Sir Hat would be proud. Oh, spicy children. We've met the spicy mama in Kirby's Epic Yarn, and now there are spicy children, made of gold. And the disco. That would have been an A if I'd kept my rings instead of dying like a womp. Also, looking at the time, I feel as though, like, I should end this stream once I beat this world. In the secret... Real fake doors. Calm down, Total D. Right, where am I looking at? Oh, yes, I'm so glad you noticed, Lozzie, yes. This world map is the theme music from YSC 13, and would have been the theme music from YSC 2 as well, but then the video, like, there was a problem with my computer at the time, so it didn't export with the music, so... And what do you want me to promise you, Total T? Because if it's got something to do with Faith, or The Nut Shack, or Reggae Shark, or Steve, then I cannot guarantee anything. But I can pretend, because... that wasn't logic, that was barely even poop. And I feel like this... I don't know. I feel like this might be the music I was talking about, where it's like, oh, it's level music. It's like, mission, nashishin. Will this set off the bombs? Will someone set us up the bomb? No, it sort of didn't. Ha. Oh. Oh. Should I just say oh a few more times? Oing. And then there will be explosions, and Ellie Goulding will be proud of me. Ah. Oh, down. I thought that might be death, but then it wasn't. We could have died, and then we didn't. Thank Cube. It's like thank Canada, but Canada is actually a cube. I've never even been, and would kind of like to go because I have friends who live there. What has that got to do with anything? Also, blue rings don't count for anything, and that's sad, because cube. You can't shoot a cube and expect me to die. Twice. Oh, there's the goal. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Wait, other people talk about the YSC who don't know what it is because... Oh. 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 What's the point of giving you rings in this screen anyway? It's not like it adds to your score. Oh my god. Selson, how have you not heard of the how have you been in all these streams and yet never heard of the YSC? Like, that's not a criticism, that's just like, how do you exist? But yeah, it's on my other channel. I'm sure someone can... Like, if you join the Discord, we will basically throw you into the depths of it, so... You know. People don't think the universe is how it be, but it do. Or however that quote goes. Springs! Oh, this is a fun level. I think there are 2 levels in the game like this. One in World 3 and one in World 5. This is World 3. And no thanks. Ooh! That was my red ring noise, apparently. Also, was it 2013? Like the Finnish national selection, one of the people on the jury was a guy called Re-Drama. Like, isn't that just like an anagram of murderer, but like spelt wrong? Also, I'm so glad that the springs move 1-to-1 with me, except for when they don't. Yeah. Okay, I don't trust these things not to just stop moving from under me like that, and then I die. I die 10 million sads. I die sheep. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, and now it's going up. It's like Loreen, but death. You see, that's what happens when I think of Loreen. I die. Like, literally, it is a medical emergency if Loreen. You see? Her name is like a curse. Honestly, strudel. It's like trumpets on a quow. You could tell it's too hot because I can't think like a normal person. Laughs in Irish, apparently. Yes, I know there are Irish people present, and I hope I offended you. Except no. Okay, we're going up now. For real this time. Making no mention of a certain person from who is you know. I don't trust you, sir. You're just going to sit there and be electrical. Well, no, it's sidewaysing without me. Who gave you the permission right? Oh, it goes further right when it synchronizes with me if I go further left. Okay. Well, I'm not even going to risk it for the rings, because I would not risk it for a chocolate biscuit. No, sir, no goddamn. Give me the sauce. Where did I go? Oh, great, I have to do all of this again. But seriously, like, I got hit by the electrical fuck, and then just sort of vanished, and I didn't see where I went, so... Fair death, yeah, not cheap at all. That's why I sort of don't like these levels, because they're kinda sluggish. Also, every second or so, twinge, twinge, twinge. Yes, that's how I onomatopoeify the noise the springs make in this series. I glanced at the chat there, and there is stuff I need to catch up on when I finish this level. I'm aware of this. I am responsible. Can we up faster, please? Because I don't enjoy this level. It is a level that is not to be enjoyed by me. Okay, I can live with that. Now, to the right, please. To the right, to the right. It's like... in a certain direction by the pregnant woman. Okay. And we are home. Boink. Okay, so what's going on in the chat? Is Total T bad-mouthing Discord? Did I get the D? I did not get the D. So this is an S-less, D-less run. There are to be no Nintendo DS's and also no SD cards. Because there are no Ds and no S's in this stream. I'm sorry, this stream. Right, where am I looking? Monzizu will break the curse. Lozzie, if you have to sleep, then you're welcome to go and sleep. Or sleep, or whatever. Although do be aware, Salison, that if you're not participating, then you can't vote. Like, I mean, you can vote, but it won't count. And you may still be charged, except you don't pay to take part. I should charge you people to take part, except copyright would probably mean that's not very legal. But, hey, that's just a theory, a techno-waffle death frisbee laser theory. I forgot this was the techno-waffle frisbee level. Ah, the things I do for bonuses. Trumpets. Trumpet. That started as trumpet and then just turned into saxophone. Oh, hello. So polite, wow. Green. Don't green me, please. Oh, it's not easy being green. And that is why Sonic is blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die. Calm down, my god. Who do y'all even think y'all is? When you do. Go. Go bois. It's like if Rammstein did coding. Do class if in line. Because it sounds vaguely like a Rammstein song. Wow, pain. I can't even get the red ring because... meow. Nope. Oh. I tried to out-clever and you still murdered my face. Well, that was a nice brief. That was a nice pair of briefs. It was like theft in a pair of shoes. You know, I think... I know I will have made it in life when someone makes a YouTube poop out of my content. Because I'm already basically a walking death machine. Ah, yes. Oh, but yeah, the finer points of participating in the YSC. The song has to not have taken part in Eurovision or Junior Eurovision. Turkvision's fine, national finalists are fine. It has to have not been in the YSC before, and there has to be some connection between the artist and the country it's representing. You can't just be like, oh, I want Lady Gaga for Turkmenistan. Like, what's the connection? There is none. Upside down. Hee! You know how it is. It makes sense if you believe. If you believe in Steve. Simple challenge. I call bullshit on that. Grab it with your teeth. One is all you need. Mother 8 bars. Yes, I'm familiar with the song. I'm sailing away and eating old men and have dance alone. The rhythm follows. Whoa. Also, I noticed how they re-uploaded Dance Alone because apparently there was a technical issue with the original upload. Damn right there was a technical issue, she didn't qualify! But, yeah, they re-uploaded it, and I don't know what the difference is, but they re-uploaded it, yay! Whoa. Wow. I can't even hear the game, like, I've got my TV on, but it's not especially loud, so I don't know whether there's, like... I know in some levels, Eggman has, like, witty PA commentary in the background, and I don't know if this is one of them, or if that's all of them, or just the first world, I don't remember. Oh, there's death. And now we can hover. As you do. And a byproduct of hovering is being able to do like a light dash, which makes sense. Well, I don't know what that voice was, but you know. If I go over here... I feel like if each of the various transformations had a personality, then Hover would just be a stoner. Because, like, even if he takes damage, he doesn't get that much recoil, and also it's just like, the music's just so zen, like, yeah, man, I mean, I got hit, but, like, whatever. It's, like, peaceful and shit, and we still don't have pink. Oi! Oi, my doodle. It bothers me, though, that your Mercy Invincibility protects you from collecting rings. Like, that's actually dumb. Also, wall jumping. Sonic is not built for it. I offend. Yes, that's clearly what I meant to say. Well, no, it is. It is. It's not correct, but it is what I meant to say. I will stand by my turd. My verbal turd. Anyway, are we there yet? I seem to recall dying on this section as a youth, and I don't remember how youth I was, but I remember dying on it. I think I could hear voiceovers in the background, so that's good. How make go? Oh, it was a kill all. Well, that was clearly telegraphed. That was telegraphed like a daily. Moi. There we go. I just want to rise like a hedge heinous. A hedge heinous, yes. You die now. Okay, more hovers, because fast-paced gameplay and exhilarating action. May I have some whip, please? Ooh, I can further up jump the boogie with a bang bang whatever the lyrics are. I'm hip with the children. Okay, how does this function like a function? You all die, and then I bounce back. Oh, that's half the puzzle. And then you all die. And you appear over there, because why wouldn't you? Fun fact that's not relevant to anything, I bought a 2-litre bottle of Dr. Pepper today. You're welcome for this enriched knowledge. I'm hovering. I'm eating Satan. I am okay with Total T adopting France. Still no S ranks. If you get an S rank, I think you just get 3 free extra lives just right on the spot. Oh, I just realized, me streaming this now will actually justify a certain design choice I made in a video that I'm going to release on my birthday, so that's cool. Okay, so you can send a message for the YSC. You can send me messages via, like, you know, YouTube, Twitter, or Discord at this point is preferred because you can send links without it being filtered out as spam. And France, Reggae Shark, Salison exists. Laura's still here for some reason. Wait, seriously? You're like some kind of Spanish or something? This is, but you're Irish. You can't be Spanish and Irish. And yes, you can get 2-litre bottles of the world's most agnostic drink. If you understand that reference, then you clearly watch television. And if you don't get the reference, you probably also watch television because it's the 21st century. What the fuck are these face noises that are escaping from my mouth hole? Oh good, just down a little bit. Honestly, what are my legs? There you go, answer the postcard please. What actually are my legs? If you said Jason Spindlemeyer, have a banana. Oh, this looks like fun. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to commit to the waffle, because the waffle says no. The waffle knows its limits. You hover yourself, you wumble. Ah! That's rude. Put me in the path of a big death machine, called the other opening machine. I dare say this is going well. Like, ring-wise. I vaguely recall the existence of a Chinese takeaway that my father used to frequent called Wing Hua. I don't know if it really exists or if I dreamed it. But supposedly, it existed. That's the end of that story. Hey, we got an S! Can I get some Tess S hype in? I mean, that's technically Spanish for Tess is hype, but I mean, I got an S. I got the S at last. My no S run is broken. It's like Freddy hype, except Freddy, God rest his soul, is no longer with us. The Eurovision singer is fine, it's just I haven't played Pokemon Ruby. Oh, I spelled sack, since my stream series. Oh, Chilean. Oh, fair enough then. Well, I was right, you can't be Spanish and Irish because children. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the yees. Yes, I'm aware of the reference, I'm just... It's funny if I do a dramatic reading.
Indeed I could, but I'm right here behind this generator. That's
Now, this cutscene, I feel like it would offend me, but they handled it fairly well. Apparently they did something similar in Lost World, and they didn't do it very well, and I haven't played that far because fuck that game, played through like half it and gave up because the controls are garbage, and I disapprove. Because this was like at the height of the Sonic games where I could swear they were doing some sort of thing to build up to killing Tails off. Like, I swear that I had this conspiracy theory that that's what they were planning to do, and this was part of that. Basically turning him into the shit dummy for a while, the butt monkey of the universe. I don't even remember where that started, but I just remember having that as a conspiracy theory, and...
What have you done to him?
me.
I don't know, I latched onto Tails as a character because he's adorable and clever and a social outcast. I can relate because I'm adorable and clever and I was a social outcast as a child.
Does it?
What timing? Hello there in the chat.
Through your best friend. This turned out
What are the actual odds?
than I could have hoped, and I only
But this cutscene offends me. It could have been done worse, and I could be more offended, but still.
Oh, I will. In fact,
Wait, was this meant to be foreshadowing to Lost World? Because, once again, fuck that game and its controls. Yeah.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do this.
So threatening. I feel like someone should take a gif of that and then just edit it, because I know someone did a very similar thing with a gif of Nick from Zootropolopia, and it was glorious. I don't know. Just take a thing and do a thing.
lousy, cheap alien energy.
My date of birth? Why, are you trying to steal a credit card in my name? August, my child, the 4th of August at 10 to 6 in the morning. It was a Saturday. And that's all the information you're getting from me.
In the meantime, enjoy
I shall not specify the year because... But yeah, there is a video that I plan on uploading on my birthday this year, and it was going to be uploaded on my 3rd YouTube anniversary back in February, but it wasn't ready in time, but that's okay, the extra time has allowed me to make it even better. So, there will be a video on my birthday that will be glorious. I haven't finished making it yet, but it's close to being done. I mean, like, basically, after the first week of June, I will have so much time to devote to finishing it off, so it'll be fine. Also, I remember hating this boss, but I don't remember why, or if it's even this boss that I hate, because, spoilers, they actually use every boss twice in this game. I mean, like, Worlds 1 and 4, 2 and 5, and 3 and 6 will have the same boss, and it's kind of arse garbage, but I mean, whatever. This kind of reminds me of one of the bosses in Sonic Heroes, except in Sonic Heroes it was done better, but it was still very tedious. But like, fun tedious? Feedious. Tun-tun. Foofins and a nuisance. Too soon? I don't remember. How does this boss work? Go. Oh, it's holding forwards, that's why. Like, why isn't he going? Because I'm holding forwards. He doesn't go if you're holding a direction. I angered the great sky boobs. And now they're sideways. Oh no, this is what I remember hating. Why would you keep giving me laser, knowing that it's going to ultimately lead to your death, demise, destruction, and distribulation? And then boxes, once again. Oh, ran into the big death machine, labelled the big death machine. This process is called opening the workers. This maims them considerably. But can I have more rings, please? Because I'm aware that I've fucked up, but can I have some ringulation? We're faster than the world. Oh, that's it. Death. Well, now I'm just going to charge into infinity and hope I don't fall off the quick death machine, as opposed to the big death machine. It's not as big, but it's faster. Can I get an A? Can I get an S? Nope, I'll have to settle for an A. Well, that's okay. It's okay. It does surprise me how Chugga played this game fairly well, and yet he absolutely shat on Sonic Adventure, and so, like, how dare he? But he did this well, so, like, what? Oh, Total T, you blessed soul!
Hey, Sonic,
And
guide your complaint?
that's okay. I'm going to be ending the stream after this cutscene anyway, because we've basically gone through half the game, so I'm content to call it a day here, because, oh, they're going for about as long as the usual stream. I'm surprised.
We know Eggman is going to use the energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
And Yakka's just kind of dancing.
Do you know how Eggman
Well, I'm okay with this, because he's adorable.
Yeah. At first I thought that Yacker was talking about how Baldy Nosehair was using burps to do it.
he is
Once again, I can relate as someone who has translated things.
I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment. in the
Because
way
that's
I
clearly
said
an obvious distinction to make. Burps and generators, yeah.
So, no burps.
Well,
That's a relief.
I would join this conversation about favourite Pokemon, but it depends on what the question is. Like, is it favourite to use, favourite aesthetically, favourite for... not going there. You know, what is the question?
Hold the whole planet.
Well, it's tiny, but still.
Although Umbreon is pretty good,
Okay, fine.
but,
5 generators?
I mean, I like the aesthetic of Magnezone. Lucario is Bay. Zoroark also Bay. And I know nothing of the Generation 7 Pokemon, and I only know some of the Generation 6, because I sort of fell off the map at that
We
point.
should get moving. Yacker says the aliens don't have much time.
Once I start moving...
But as I said, it depends on what you mean when you say favourite. Hoo ho ho.
Soon the mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the aliens, and Sonic's world will be the center of my...
My computer is literally screaming in the background because of how warm it is.
Yes, I reckon I will. Where is your new voice?
Honestly, for a villain with an IQ of over 300, you would have thought he'd have more competent lackeys. Just saying.
Need to install it. The bone's connected to the top bone. The top bone's connected to the mouth bone.
You have no bones, you are a robot. Knock knock, you have no door.
I don't think anything could have been more annoying
thing is, the only thing that would be better in this cutscene is if the new voice chip instead turned it into like an anime schoolgirl, but like a really hyped up stereotype. So it's just like, oh yes, new voice chip is kawaii desu. Like, it would just be like deliberately over the top garbage.
Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate?
Just for the deliberate offendingness of people.
Now, just go find him and
I remember seeing a post on a forum once where someone was asking, hey, would you ever name your child after a Pokemon? And they said, I personally would. I would call her Oshawott. And people would be like, oh, what kind of name is that? And I'm like, it's pronounced Oshavut. Oh my god. And then people are like, why would you name your child after a Pokemon? And then several years later, people are like, oh my god, I'm going to name my kids after a Pokemon. And like, what?
I think I gloated so hard
Though, I still don't understand how Duot turns into Samurott. Like, so we have Otter, Sea Lion? What's the connection? Also, I forgot that we unlock Worlds 4, 5, and 6 all at once here. Also, red rings. Do I have enough? 1.5 players. I'm not going to do this now, but I just want to check how many I can do. Huh. Well, okay then. I don't even remember if that's how it works. Anyway, I'm going to be ending off now, I think. How dare you snipe my cursor? But yes. Assuming it auto-saved, because if it didn't, then fuck. But, right. First of all, did it save? I don't see why it wouldn't, but did it save? It saved. This is good. Okay. Well, if this is the case, then, yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream off here. And we'll pick it up next week to the second half of the game, except it's probably going to take even longer because the second half is longer and harder, tee-hee. But, anyway, thanks everyone for joining. This was a fun stream that was fun, even though it was hard to see the chat because perpendicularity. And I would swap back to Facecam, but every time I move on or off from a screen that has OBS, has OBS using the Elgato, it freaks out and crashes. So I'm just going to end on this screen and be like I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. Once again, thank you all for joining. Good Nacht, adio, Zdravstvuyte, except that's hello. General goodbyes in various languages, and join me next week or in whichever video of mine you happen to choose to watch next, and all of the usual goodbyes. Goodbye.